Welcome back to Soundcheck. Every time I do an intro, I see my hair sticking out. It's a distraction. Anyway, welcome back to Soundcheck by Learner to Learner, a collaborative learning channel where we all come together through Zoom calls and then talk about usually all things audio, but this week probably more than just audio stuff because Apple just released a bunch of things. If you want to participate in the conversations, feel free to use the chat as you have been doing down there in the YouTube chat. I also put in a link for you to go to the website to register if you want to join us live on Zoom call. If you go there, learnertolearner.com, and then click on the call in with Zoom button, it will give you a form where you'll fill out like David and Max just did earlier and could give us consent to join the show. Once that is approved, you will get a link in your email to join the show through Zoom, like some of our guests here. Oh, it looks like John IT also just joined. Wow, we filled up the spot already, which is fine. You guys can still call. I have a layout now set so that I can accommodate as many people as possible. But the layout can go to 9, but then 8 callers can join through Zoom. But then there's an active caller that can cycle through whoever is speaking. So hopefully Max or David will be joining us shortly as well. Let's see who we have here on our panel. George, hello, George. Welcome back. And we also have Derek here. Hello, Derek.
How's it going?
Good, good. Aaron is also here. Hello.
Hello.
And Charles. Welcome
Good
back.
evening.
Good evening.
Good
Hello,
evening.
Philip. Using a different mic. Not quite there yet. Are you muted or are you not coming?
Philip's
Your
muted on
Zoom
Zoom.
is muted.
Yeah, his Zoom's
Your
muted.
Zoom is muted. So maybe once you
And George
unzoom,
can hear him?
there you are. Now we can hear you. Yes.
Am I
Yeah.
very loud? Because
Nope.
my monitoring.
Yeah, you're fine. You're not loud. Not Sean loud.
You're not this loud.
Sean loud. Sean loud.
Am
is
I
actually,
regular loud now?
You're regular loud. Yeah, you're regular
Okay.
Sean loud. Yes.
So should I turn it down?
Nope. This is good.
Okay.
And Glenn. Hello, Glenn.
Hello, America.
Hello. And we also have John IT with us. Hello, John IT. Welcome back.
Hola, hola.
Hola. All right. So we have a bunch of us here gonna talk about audio, maybe. But that's the okay. So maybe there's something before we go into the Apple discussion. John, I don't know if you heard George's sound through his NTH100 that sounded, I don't know how to describe it other than sound a bit like phasing, like hollow, like almost like two sources, one that's slightly delayed. Then I don't know what it is. George, why don't you say something? Here, see if it's still there or not. Oh wait, now we don't even hear anything.
Yeah, your
Oh,
Zoom
I
is
think
muted, George.
Maybe you're still on. Oh, he switched
his
to a
Zoom's
different.
muted.
Did he switch to a different mic too? He probably switched.
There-
No,
okay.
I can put them back on. I just
Wait,
Yeah, now we hear you.
stay there too. Like, do you hear his sound coming in through a little bit? I don't know, like processed.
Well, he's not on the headset anymore.
I know, but just his
he's saying
sound.
he still hears it through my.
No, it's not the same, but it's like glitches that I'm hearing. It's not coming through clean. I'm not sure why. And that's what I was hearing too when we were doing it through Call Me as well. But wait, stay here on this mic for a little bit, and you guys all pay attention to when George. And now he's gonna feel very self-conscious whenever he speaks. I just want to hear if it's something else. If there's any other
Well,
elements that's causing it.
Well, as you know, I was actually hearing it the other night, but I have not heard it any tonight. So
Yeah, I'm
okay,
not
that
hearing
was
anything weird.
that was the Call Me. Or maybe it's me that's hearing it.
It might be you, John.
Maybe it's
I was hearing it a little bit. I was hearing it a
Okay.
little bit. It
So I'm
sounded a
hearing
little
like almost like
phasey.
glitchy and phasey. It's even more phasy with the headset. But don't change it out yet because we know for sure there's something there. And I just don't know if there's any other elements from. I mean, the only thing is Zoom, and if you have original sound for musicians turned on, there shouldn't be any processing
yeah,
done.
I do have that turned on.
Yeah.
Confirm that.
Do you guys see that? That's
Oh, yeah, I just
almost
heard
like a glitchy
Yeah.
internet
I just
kind
heard
of
it. Yeah,
thing.
I
So,
just heard it.
George,
Yes.
maybe turn your video off. No, the thing is, I should turn
It
my
sounds
video
like a
off too.
packet or a cache
Yeah,
refreshing or something.
Well, here's a wild idea.
Yeah.
Why don't you turn your RØDECaster off and then turn it back on?
Mine?
Yep.
Okay.
And wait, okay, so just his RØDECaster and not but you don't he obviously doesn't hear it.
I hear it.
No, I heard it just now.
But I wonder if
I hear
think
it.
it might be Zoom or internet
yeah.
connection. Could
It
be.
may be, but the simplest thing to do is turn off your RØDECaster and turn it back on.
Okay, let's try it.
and
Reboot.
I mean,
The good old power
crazier
cycle.
things have happened.
Ray, hello, Ray. Good to see you. Good to see you here now on YouTube.
Yeah.
And let's see if do we have David joining us yet? No, David, where are you? I thought you were gonna join us, or maybe it was on. David, I just approved you, so hopefully you'll join. And there's also a person named Max that I approved also. That feel free to join. Anyway, so let's while we the whole night we're gonna get George to test out the system to see how he sounds, because it does not sound normal. It sounded to me like a little bit not garbled, like it sounds like an internet connection thing to me. So we'll see. Anyway, the big news this week, or today, September 9th, was the Apple event.
Apple.
Anything that jump out at you?
So as always, John, I just got a 16 Pro Max.
What do you do
And
intentionally?
I always
wait
forget
for
they do
right
it
before?
at September.
Oh, you forget.
I forget. So I just got a Pro Max, but I'm really excited about those
Well, the thing
AirPods
is,
3s.
it's
I already ordered them.
the
them.
iPhone wise, the video functionality didn't really change on
Nothing really.
16,
They just
16 Pro Max versus 17 Pro Max. I'm still getting
it
it.
looks it looks like they have a
internally.
wet towel with some water on it, and they're just going like this.
Derek, what did
They're
you say?
trying to get it's like Apple has a wet towel that's with water in it, and they're just trying to do this. And like, here's the 17 now.
Ring you out. Derek, what did you
and
say,
there's not
Derek?
any leaps.
To record in
It's like, oh,
ProRes.
it's the 19 chip
Sean.
now. And I'm an Apple fan.
Wait, Sean, can you hear us? Did you? Okay, wait, no. Sorry. I'm gonna let Derek speak a little bit. Hang tight. Derek, what did you say?
To record in ProRAW currently, you have to plug in an external USB-C drive.
Now that they have
On
2
the
terabyte,
17, you can record internal ProRAW, which for certain use cases could be very useful where you don't want to have an external drive plugged
attached to it. Yeah.
And that's why
Is
they
that
have
worth upgrading? No.
That's why they have the minimum 256 now, and you can do 2 terabytes. Yeah.
Well, they started that last year too. But the 2 terabyte. Oh my gosh, have you guys
just
recorded?
Got this, man.
Have you guys recorded? Well, no, wait. Is that Derek? Did they ProRes? Was that ProRes RAW that was? Oh yeah, you could do it on the external drive last year. I thought it is only ProRes 422, but it was ProRes RAW last year too.
You can record now with the new one. I'm in an iPhone for cinematographers group, and there's some guys there who just do film on iPhone, and that was one of the top posts today is talking about they're upgrading for that alone. For some of the, they use multiple phones, and if they need to be able to record internal for a minimalistic rig or for certain use cases,
zap it
with
to
the 2 terabyte plus the native RAW without having to mess with plugging in externals, that's worth it for them.
So previously you could also do ProRes RAW, but you have to have an external drive to do it on the 16.
You have to have enough storage because it chews up storage so quickly.
Yes.
Because I have the 1 terabyte 16 Pro Max, and you can get hardly anything on it. So when I use my phone to record YouTube videos, I'm plugged into a 2 terabyte external. So not having to go through all the wiring and whatnot would be very nice.
Yeah.
But it's not worth the cost update and having to replace my cage and all that other kind of stuff.
For people who want to strap their iPhone to like a drone or something, then you have one less thing. Oh, Nee is here. See, we wish enough. Nee is here.
Who said his name 3 times?
I made him appear.
Nee. We were puzzled with, okay. Do you have your NTH 100 mic that you can plug
Headset.
into use headset? Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Okay, because you have your NTH 100 on. Because what George
And
sound
George left.
is very different from what I've remember hearing of your sound coming from your NTH 100M. So I'm just curious what yours sound like compared to his. So I'll let you get that set up.
When it comes to the iPhone, normally I get the Pro Max. I think this is going to be the first year I don't get the Pro Max.
You don't
gonna
get
get the Air?
anything at all? You're going to get
I think I'm going to get the Air.
iPhone Air?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, for what it is,
Depending on how you want to
'cause-
use it, yeah.
Well, and I don't do a lot of video,
Mhm.
or anything on it. So, but I use the actual phone itself more than anything else. I don't really use the cameras all that much. So, but it still has good cameras for, being a lesser version. But it brings in almost
No ultra
all the
wide, right?
specs. No, well, so it's got so it does, except that the cameras, instead of being 2 separate
It's
lenses,
fusion, yeah.
it's a fusion. So
But which
it's
means
got
it
the 2
really
lenses
isn't an
together.
ultra wide.
It really
There's
isn't.
no 0.5.
But I think on my Pro Max, I've maybe taken like 2 ultra wide photos.
I do a lot
I
of
don't ever
ultra wide
use it.
on video. I use ultra
Yeah.
wide a lot on video, especially
So-
with gimbal.
I'm just like, man,
Are you going to get it, John?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you order already? I pre-ordered my AirPods.
I pre-ordered my AirPods. We can't pre-order the iPhone until this Friday.
Yeah.
This Friday, 8 a.m.
Yes.
Eastern.
Yeah.
Oh, I
7
thought I
Central.
saw it on the Canadian. I got the AirPods and it said pre-order, get it on the 19th. It said the same with the phone here. For
You
us.
still get it on the 19th, but pre-order on the 12th.
Oh no,
Yeah,
mine.
so
I think mine had the button. It said pre-order right now. Okay,
Go ahead and click it.
maybe it's different in Canada.
Maybe it is.
But I'm not getting it. I just got this 16 like a week ago.
But the only thing that I did notice is that, of course, they didn't talk about this on the event, is that the iPhone Air only supports USB-C 2, not USB-C 3.
Ooh, I knew it was only eSIM, but I didn't. Why would they not tell people that?
Was it because you?
Oh, to keep it.
So-
no, that shouldn't matter.
But it's
So,
the
yeah, I
speed,
mean-
probably, right?
It's data transfer.
Yeah.
So you'll buy
So what
something
do you-
Data
else.
transfer.
Put the 3 instead of the 2.
Not
I don't
only
know.
that, not only that, I had, because I just came off a live complaining about the iPhone.
Wait, the new
There's something
iPhone or
I-
what iPhone? Just in
The new
general.
iPhones,
Oh,
the
okay.
2 new iPhones.
Yeah.
There's something that I discovered that is a head scratcher. It's kind of a list, a small list. Okay, so the iPhone Air is made out of titanium.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
The Pro is made out of aluminum.
Yeah. So I just got this 16 Pro, and it's titanium, and they're going back to aluminum.
So,
But I
What
got this
in the
because it's
world?
titanium.
so again, we should look at the heat
I think it's the
dissipation.
thinness.
Yeah, it is the
Exactly.
thinness also. But then also, before we start complaining about the data speed transfer, right? Look at the Mac and the MacBook Air and then the iPad Air, right? It was made for people who kind of want a little bit of speed, but don't want a lot of speed, right? So it is not your power iPhone user, the one who wants to make videos and all those things, that is really, really going to buy those, right? It is for your grandfather who still wants to flex, or for that chick,
Gee, thanks,
yes,
Nee. I appreciate that.
or for that chick, or for that lady. Or for that lady who wants to buy the strap with it, that doesn't want
Oh,
her
that
pocket.
strap. Oh
Yeah,
my
that
God.
doesn't
So many
want that.
people's phones are going to get stolen. with
that
that
doesn't
was
strap.
horrible.
That doesn't
That was
want
horrible.
her pocket to be bulging out, so they're gonna go for the Air, right? But for like power users like you and I, right,
I agree with
we are
Nate.
we are going to stick with the Pro because again, yes, the aluminum body, in terms of cost and all those things, I think the aluminum body is way, way better.
I
Also,
love my
'cause then-
titanium though, man.
John,
Yes,
you have
I
something
mean-
to
I
say.
love my new
because
phone.
Yeah.
John,
you know
let's hear John's
I'm surprised-
reaction.
I'm still keeping my iPhone 15. I'm surprised Sean has bit me
I
up.
just got it last week, man. I just got the Pro Max 16.
All right,
last
John,
week.
IT, go.
That goes to my other point, my other complaint. Okay, so Nee touched on it. So the power users would use the Pro, supposedly, but the Air has the same chip. So I was looking at the heat dissipation for the Pro, and I understand it because it's a powerful chip, and etc. So you're going to have heat dissipation to prevent throttling when you're doing games and heavy tasks and etc. So what the head scratcher is, if you have the same chip in the Air and it doesn't have the heat dissipation,
But then
that means there's some way that Air has to be throttled
It has
so
a new
it isn't the
ceramic
same speed.
section.
Well,
It has
so
a ceramic airflow section thing to dissipate the heat.
there's a lot of things that they didn't say that the Pro and the Air can do till you go into the reading and you start reading. Like people talking about Fusion camera, right? Do you know your iPhone 16 has the Fusion camera?
yeah,
It's not new. It's only the sensor.
Oh
that
yeah,
has
oh
changed.
yeah. I just realized
it's
this
only the
one's
sensor
different
that
than
has
the other
changed.
two.
It's only the sensor that has changed. The Fusion camera hasn't changed. It's the sensor
Yeah, that one's-
moving from a round sensor to a square sensor, right? And I'm sure your iPhone Air may not have the same thing that we all expect, right? That's why, again, I'm saying it is for your grandfather who doesn't want that speed, but bought himself a Corvette.
Okay, so I will.
But
I will-
so
cool.
let me say this. So
He's
this
leaning
is,
into that one.
this is coming from a person that always buys the Pro Max, have for years. The reason I know I don't do video and photography, and I certainly don't play games on my phone. I
Yet.
do productivity on my phone. I'm using ChatGPT. I'm pulling up calendars. Like I'm running my mobile app from a CRM. I do productivity. That Air will do all of that.
Mhm.
which is
without
understandable.
even blinking, because I mean, to John's point, it's the same chip, and it is, except yes, it does have one less GPU core, which for what I do, you would never notice the difference ever.
Which is why it's a new
productivity.
category of iPhone, and that's
Yeah.
why you see it in its own thing. It's iPhone Air. I believe it is essentially iPhone for people who do not use the camera functionalities as much in the Pro and Pro Max.
Yeah.
Now they create a category for you to spend a little bit more money still compared to just the iPhone 17. It will fall into the iPhone Air
But less than
category.
the Pro Max.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
that's what I mean. Like
If you
really
want
the only
if
reason
you
I
want
got
the latest and the greatest without the latest greatest camera functionalities, then you get Air.
Correct. Well, and that's where I've gotten stuck in years past. It's like, okay, the base model is just not going to cut it. It doesn't have enough RAM, or the processing chip is not powerful enough. I need the processing power because I don't want to have to worry about closing out apps. I like at the end of the week, my kids laughing at me because I have like 50 apps still open running, because I'm just constantly switching apps doing productivity.
It is thin.
It is.
Very thin.
Well, and so, and I'm curious as to, I'm going to try to start looking at aftermarket cases. I definitely did not like anything they offered for accessories for any of the new phones. But I did like, it was interesting. What kind of surprised me was that they brought back the MagSafe battery. I did not see that coming.
Wait, what MagSafe battery? What is it?
MagSafe battery, so like I have one from Anchor.
Oh, yes, the snap one. They said, it's a skinny one because
for the
Air. Yeah,
It's because
It's
the
thin
air
enough
doesn't have
now.
it's because the air doesn't have a lot of juice in it.
because it's so thin. Yeah,
because it's so thin, it doesn't have a lot of juice in it. So in order for you to
that's why they took the SIM tray out and they got an extra hour.
they never have
Damn
they never
tray?
had because this I think since the 14 or so.
Hey,
Yeah,
Also-
14 is when they
Yeah.
ended the
no,
series.
but
it's always been
globally,
Well,
it's only in the U.S.
Globally.
No way, really?
Exactly,
Yes.
because I have a 16
No.
Pro Max with a SIM in it, and I
Because in
got
Kor-
it last week.
No, because in Korea I was using eSIM.
You can
No, I
use
only use
eSIM,
eSIM, but the
but-
tray's still here
Yeah.
because it's outside
Okay.
of the U.S., so it's
Okay.
still there. in
They
the-
started removing SIM card, the physical SIM tray in the U.S. iPhones only, but this time is the first time that I think they're removing
love-
it's
everything.
gonna be okay.
I love the eSIMs a lot because you could have 3 or 4
Yeah,
phone.
and I just switched it over from my other phone from my 13, but I was like, why is it? It's still
Wait,
here.
But let me check. How many? Who's not an iPhone user?
I was just gonna say, guys, come over to my side. It's Samsung.
Oh god.
You don't have an iPhone?
Oh god.
Okay, let me boot you out of this.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
yeah.
Well, it's
mean,
okay. I don't have a
you might wanna-
RØDECaster, so
You might want to boot me too, because I picked up my iPhone 11 died last week. All my and I wanted to talk to Charles about all this multi-factor authentication. I was locked out of everything, but I picked up my brand spanking new used iPhone 12. Yes.
Hey man,
Because I don't need. I almost got the one with the Pro. I almost got an iPhone 12 Pro, but it's like, I'll just get I wanted the mini. I wanted something smaller.
Aaron, did they pay you to take it, or did you give them money?
Did they pay? Oh, yeah. Well, actually, my iPhone 11, the Apple Store told me it was a brick, and I fixed it. And yeah, we got to talk about that later.
Aaron, I love my iPhone 12 Pro Max. I love it. The only thing when I upgrade, I probably, depending on price, will just go to a 13 Pro Max, because the only thing I'm really interested in is the defocus background on the camera. Everything else that I do, and I do a lot of productivity, it's freaking powerful.
Yo,
Yeah.
I say OS 26 is so awesome. Like I don't know.
are you betaing it, Nee?
I've been using it since.
Oh, you've been doing the
Upload.
beta.
Yeah.
On
Public
what,
beta?
on
And I
what
love it.
iPhone?
On my 15.
Okay.
On my 15, and I use it on my
How's the battery
iPad.
with it?
So when I go to work, I just stick it on the battery charger because I'm so used to doing that. Because that's how I watch my stuff. Because I like to sleep watching videos, so it's always
Does it get hot?
charging.
Well,
No, it doesn't because my battery never charges to 100%.
Yeah.
I've
to
always
80.
kept it up. Yeah, I've always kept it up at 80.
And I'll say, I mean, I've been running iOS 26 developer beta since they first released it on my Mac, on my iPad, and on my iPhone 12 Pro Max.
How's the battery?
Fine. I haven't noticed. I mean, the first couple versions, yeah, there was, worse battery.
Again, we're talking about beta.
Yeah, it's well, we're talking about developer beta,
Yeah.
so it's not even
public beta yet.
Yeah.
CarPlay's been awesome on it. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah,
I love CarPlay, like the auto DJ. I love that feature.
I will say that it will probably take you about 12 to 24 hours to get used to some of the features. There are some changes.
Like what?
UI wise.
UI wise, yeah.
Well,
and
the
it's
liquid,
just,
right?
Well, the liquid, but then also like your call screen looks different, your SMS screen, your photos reverted back to the way it should be.
Oh wait, let's come back to hardware. Let's come back to hardware to today's stuff because there's so much to talk about.
Hold on, John. You told me to switch.
Yes, keep talking. Keep talking. Keep talking because it does not sound like what George sound. I mean, obviously they have different voices, but I don't hear that.
No, I don't hear it either.
So I'm using the Rode AI. I'm using the Rode AI
I hear it.
also.
You're using a Rode AI. No, wait. Can you use it with the RØDECaster?
Can I use it with a RØDECaster?
Yeah, use it on the front end of your RØDECaster.
I cannot use it on the front end of my RØDECaster because I don't have the RØDECaster.
Then we can't really compare it.
Well, and I don't know that we've actually listened to George since he restarted his RØDECaster.
Yeah, that's true. Let's hear your
pointing out the obvious.
I mean,
You're muted on Zoom, George.
Look at a bunch of. Oh, we're all old men.
So didn't you say you were hearing it on this mic too?
No, that's before you rebooted.
Yes, I just heard it just now.
I just heard it.
But then we're talking about two separate things. Well, he said he has original sound on.
On Zoom, yeah, but he still might have it on Zoom.
Do you have echo cancellation on
Yeah,
Zoom?
take that off.
Well, he said he has original sound for musicians on, which means it shuts off echo cancellation.
You can still have echo cancellation.
No, you can still have them both on. You have to go and take it off.
All right, so I turned echo. I had all three checked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not what you wanted.
Okay, so now I'm hearing some kind of slapback or something. Go ahead, George. Try again.
This is George, and I'm on the RØDECaster. I've got original sound for musicians turned on. I did have echo cancellation checked. I had all three of them checked because there's high fidelity music mode and stereo audio is the other two checks. And I just unchecked the echo cancellation.
I mean, you sound better, but
It's
I still hear it a bit.
Like a robot, kind of.
Yeah.
So George, on there, it should be original sound for musicians on, high fidelity music mode on, echo cancellation
Is it slapback
off.
from George? George, is that slapback from you? Wait, test. Go ahead.
Test.
I'm gonna. Yeah, if you okay, why don't you mute George? Just mute your mic, your RØDECaster mic. Test. It could be a leakage from his headphones into because I did hear that when we were doing.
Well, I was going to call Glenn out. It's always Glenn. So.
Okay, go ahead.
Not today.
Hey, why don't you take the foamy thingy off and see maybe that's also having a coloration on your voice? I don't know if you guys have done that already.
No, but it.
No, I hear echo now. I hear my echoes. I hear myself too.
Yeah.
So that could be okay. George, lower your headphones volume a lot, like to the point where you could barely hear us. Test, check, what test? Well,
yeah, I don't hear anything.
Test. I don't hear it anymore. Well, a tiny bit.
Testing, 1 2 testing.
Sean loud.
Exactly. I don't hear. Or do I?
I don't hear.
Oh, there
now
it is.
now I do. Wait, is
Yeah.
it George though? Maybe it's
No,
not George.
It's
No.
not Josh.
It's me.
It's not George.
It's me.
It's
Yeah.
me.
It's me.
There.
Because I got a microphone like really close to it. But no, George, hold on. Talk without it and see.
Yeah, we don't hear you, George.
Zoom is muted, George, I think.
No,
Nope.
Zoom's fine. We just don't hear him now.
Maybe is your
I think
He
you
RØDECaster?
turned
muted
his
your
volume
RØDECaster.
down, remember?
No,
Didn't he?
no, you had me mute the mic, so now I'm back.
Mm.
Oh yeah, actually I had you. Oh yeah, okay, there you go. So
So
yeah,
I'm back on the mic now.
there. See,
Oh,
I
yeah.
just heard that glitch again.
I'm still
I
hearing
think
it.
it's an internet thing, don't you think?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so on Zoom, you can check your Zoom status. I don't know how to do it. Charles, how do you do it? There is on Zoom, you can, it's like a diagnostic
Yes.
kind of, where is it? Is it?
So let me.
Share your screen, Charles, so other
so-
people who are watching the YouTube,
so-
if they need
so-
to.
Can you
Zoom.
fix it,
Oh
Nee?
gosh, Nee, you killing me.
Nee, can you fix your Slapback? Of all the shows,
Is it under statistics settings?
yeah.
Can we
Yeah.
see your screen, Charles? Because I want to see where this is too, and
Okay.
show other people where to go
hold on.
diagnose.
I got to get it out of my prompt.
Okay.
Okay, Charles gonna show us.
Yeah, because I want to see where that is.
Okay.
The AirPods, I'm really I ordered them. I'm excited about those.
Oh, you know
But
what?
let's get
Hold
to
on.
this Zoom thing first.
Let
Oh
me-
yeah, the language thing.
Oh yeah, the
Oh, man.
translation.
That's why I said I'm going to
Yes.
just go to the mall and sit there with them on and just eavesdrop on
Hang
everybody
tight, guys.
who's
That's
speaking
next
another
segment.
language.
Is this Apple delivering on what Google promised like 10 years ago?
Maybe so, but let's see. Why is it they have to do it right?
I have a time kettle that's supposed to be for translation. It's
Time
very
kettle?
mediocre. Yes, that's
So
it's
does
supposed
it-
to do what the Apple thing is
Yeah.
supposed to be.
Okay, let's
is
get back to the
gonna do.
subject. How do you turn on the statistics to look at your call?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So
So
if you
Charles.
go to settings,
Okay, your Zoom settings.
Zoom settings, you'll see statistics.
Statistics.
And here is where you can see your overall, your audio, your video, and your screen sharing.
Ooh.
And audio. Let's look at audio then. What are you sending out?
Wow, I'm using 6 gigs.
Okay, so,
So-
that's Charles's
This is what you're wanting
number.
to look at
I'm-
is your packet loss. If you're running, I mean, you could look at your jitter rate. The higher your jitter rate, the more perceptible you're going to have to having interference. Same thing with packet loss.
So what you want to see is what,
If
zero?
you're losing packets, you're going to lose audio.
Well,
Um,
packet lost on mine is 0.
Okay.
What's your jitter?
Jitter's 13 milliseconds.
Yeah, that's
That's kind of high.
that's pretty high.
Yep.
What is jitter? Can you guys explain?
Jitter is
Mine's like
basically
5.
I mean, it's the variation of signal, if you want
Oh.
to think of it that way.
Okay,
So
do
Yeah,
Say
so
it's
my
high, how
system
do I
has a
change
digital clock on it, and
mine is
my
2
jitter's
milliseconds.
0.
Mine is 2 milliseconds. What is yours,
Yeah.
Charles? I didn't see yours.
Mine's 3.
Mine's
4.
my send is right around 4, and then my receive is 1.
My receive
how do
is
I
In
do
audio, if it's 10 or above, then we notice it.
Oh,
So 10 and under is what you want to go for.
Okay,
But if he's
do you-
at 13,
can everybody check? But don't report back yet. Charles, what did you say? Not Charles. George, what did you say?
Now it's at 18. It jumps between 12
Okay,
and 18
so
milliseconds.
maybe you can do a speed test for us and see what your download speed is. Obviously, it's not going to be very accurate because you're on a call right now.
Right.
But just do like
Well,
speedtest.net or something. Just do a
And
quick test.
here's a quick question: you're on a Mac or a MacBook,
Mac Mini,
Mac Mini?
M2,
Are you okay? Are you connected via Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi.
that's
That's it.
That could be part of the problem.
Yeah.
Well, let's check its actual internet speed first.
Yeah.
And then we'll add to that as well, because let's check out like the first thing, the internet speed, and then we'll come back and maybe try to get you connected through hardwired connection, and maybe that that might
So
improve.
where are you doing this at? Where are you starting out to get the settings?
In the Zoom one?
Yeah.
You go to your Zoom settings.
You go to Zoom Workplace up at the top, and then you'll see settings.
Yeah, take a look at Charles' screen,
I see it.
George.
Yeah, and then go to statistics on the left.
Yeah, I see it. Thank you.
That's something that I've never encountered, but that's something that we probably need to look at too, because then you can at least look at the number and know whether or not how reliable you are using Zoom to sound check for somebody, right?
And this is also, I know a lot of people use like speedtest.net or whatever, but if you want a really great speed test site, use Cloudflare, speed.cloudflare.com.
Okay, let me test it.
There's
Speed,
none
what
of
is
the
it?
speed.cloudflare.com.
Not Cloudflare, but Cloudflare.
Yeah. So it does live. So it'll sit there and run as soon as you go to it. You can retest, but it gives you a lot more data. It tells you what your jitter is, tells you what your packet loss is, tells you where you're connecting. It gives you a heck of a lot more information than what those.
So saying my jitter is 29.1.
Wow.
Oof, that's pretty high.
That's pretty high.
It's interesting. I'm on Verizon, their 5G home internet. My jitter is like 2 milliseconds.
Yeah.
And I have 0 packet loss.
But this makes me think, though, or something that was said on the last call on RØDECaster. George, you just changed internet providers. Are you on the same router?
Wait a
are you on
minute.
different router?
Wait a minute. That's no, I'm not on the new one. I'm still on my Verizon.
Oh, wait,
Oh.
you're not on it? As in that you haven't started paying for it, or you're not
No,
switched
I'm on it, but for some reason it
it's
switched
selecting.
off at
Okay,
some point.
okay, got it.
There
got it,
you
got it.
go.
Okay, let's try that and see if we can get a better sound.
Charles, what's your VPN preference? Quickly.
I don't use VPN.
Oh, you don't use them? Okay.
No, very rarely. If I do use one, I use.
Okay, now I'm on Cox and it's 4.1.
Well, there you go.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
that sounds
better.
better.
And let's
I
switch,
use it in the
switch to
chat
your
for me,
switch
Charles.
to your
Put it in the
headset.
chat for me.
Switch to your headset. We have George working on a lot.
John, I think it was you asking about VPN. I've used private internet access for about a decade.
Mhm.
It's always been good.
I use Express. I use Express VPN.
I use Surfshark, but I barely ever use it. I'm not even going to renew it this next go around.
No, BBC just shut down all the radio stations from the world, so I need a VPN to go and listen to all the BBC radio shows. So
Oh, it's not for dark web activity.
I don't have time for that.
Speed.cloudflare. So
Okay.
I'm an assassin on the side, just so you. Oh, did I say that out loud?
If you were, you wouldn't have said it. There's 2 assassins on the call right now, and neither of them has said that they are.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, now I'm back on the HDM.
this is a good knowledge.
100M.
I'm gonna make sure I use speed.cloudflare.com now going forward to get more.
Whose
information.
download speed is that?
That was mine.
I know. I hate you guys in Kansas City. Like I'm really good. 'Cause my download is 560.
Well, nobody's home right now, so
But what are you paying for, Nee?
I'm paying for 600.
Oh, okay.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Yeah. No, but then
600 is not bad. Up is what?
My upload is 47 47.
Yeah,
It's 47
that's
because-
that's a good upload.
Sean, what was like the minimum you said that we need for?
Oh yeah, I didn't get to that. Okay, so for Riverside and all those other programs, your minimum should be 10 download, but 20 is what you should have
for download
to not have problems with Riverside or Call In or any of those other, even Zoom.
My upload
should
says
be 20,
103.
but 10 minimum.
George, what'd you say?
My upload says 103.
That's good.
That's good.
That's good.
That's good.
You're a gigahertz.
I think you
still there on
definitely were not
Soundcheck.com.
using this.
Yeah, we can hear.
Thing.
I'm not hearing that anymore.
Yeah.
You're sounding fine now.
I'm hearing it now.
I'm hearing it.
I never heard it, but I'm hearing a glitch.
Oh, really?
Now
I don't hear
yes.
it anymore.
George, let's talk to George for a little bit.
I like that headset.
Yeah, go back to your headset and talk on your headset and
I am on my headset.
yeah. Keep
Oh,
talking.
wow.
I did get
Okay.
my new Hewitt Lewitt interview mic just came in, so
Want to know what it's like, George? Let us
I
know.
will.
So
just
George,
like a
you were
Lewitt.
mentioning, and this would benefit everybody. You said that mic is an omni-directional mic, and you want to use it for interviews.
Yes. Well, so my challenge has been, if you listened last week, I have the RØDECaster Duo, so I only had 2 XLRs. And there's sometimes if I interview a whole band, I have maybe 4 people, 3 to 4 people. So
okay, you're answering my question now. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because Omni's gonna pick up everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So now I have a Shure Nexodyne 8C Cardioid, which I'll use for individual. But if there's more people there, I'm gonna.
So you're just gonna put that and let them stand around it. Gotcha.
Well,
Okay.
they'll be sitting around, but yes.
Okay.
And then, so
No.
that's why I'm trying the HTN 100
For yourself?
for myself being the interviewer. So
No,
Yeah, I was
okay,
just
so
gonna
you
say
already
one
sound better.
of the rules.
I don't hear that phasing sound anymore.
yeah, I mean, I'm down to 3 millisecond. I mean, on the jitter.
If you would just replay back to the first part of on Soundcheck, on RØDECaster user meetup, if you go there and listen to his sound and compare it to this, it's night and day.
Yeah.
I don't hear that anymore, and it's due to the internet. And I didn't know how to express what is missing or what's wrong. It just sounded like some kind of internet glitch.
Yeah, it sounded like caching and buffering.
And that's one of the reasons why I went back to Cox, because I was experiencing what I felt was very
I
poor
bet Call Me
Verizon.
would sound better too.
Probably so.
Yeah. So yeah, that's good. Problem solved. I mean,
yeah, it was going back to what Charles said earlier, because with routers and you mentioned changing providers, QoS settings by default are for everybody, not for the specialty needs. So I was gonna go down the path of, if you changed, there might be a way to change the QoS settings that are default in your Cox router. But just changing over to it fixed it, because it's already seeing the right prioritization, at least for how you're using it now. Now, like what Charles said earlier, you can get a lot more in the weeds and dial it in, but that might not be necessary for your particular use case.
Yeah, so I got the new 1 gig through Cox, and they have a big sale going on right now. Supposedly, this is what they told me. I mean, I'm going to pay $80 a month for the next 2 years. I got a 2-year lock. So.
And
David Hunt 300 up.
What's that?
No,
I'm
just flaunting David.
Well,
just
through the
discovered.
speed test, it's 426 down and 103 upload.
That's good.
Yeah, that's impressive.
That's good.
27 is my max upload. So
Wow.
What you doing?
Like 600 down.
You know
but
what,
like 27 up.
Philip? You just answered your own question.
I was gonna say, you just answered your YouTube
Yeah.
question right there.
You remember
So
you
wait,
said
wait.
So let me say this. So I'm out in the sticks. We don't have Kansas City internet.
Oh,
So I have 27 up as well, and I can live stream with no issues.
Yeah, I don't
But-
want
but wait,
4K, guys. I just want HD. It's never a single video that I've ever posted. And you know what? I don't want to drag everybody down in this conversation. I think, John, maybe you and I should have an offline on it. But the bottom line is, every video I've live streamed using the YouTube interface, and I'm going to try one on Meld this week, only shows up as SD. It never gets the HD conversion. And there are multiple things, like audio just disappears. It's gone, in the process version. It's just, and I think it's the YouTube interface. I think it's just,
you just go
Wait a
to like
minute,
YouTube, studio.youtube.com, and then do like a live, like add a live.
I'm a
feed.
little confused.
Okay, go, John.
don't be John.
So you guys are saying you have like
Oh wait,
27.
me. You're
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 doing a
Slapback game.
Mix Plus. Just mute yourself,
me.
Selfie.
go ahead,
It's
John.
chaos.
Wait. Is it neat?
It's still there.
It's not neat.
Oh, it's
Okay,
Glenn.
It's not me. Like
get-
I'm like,
It's Glenn.
Oh, this is.
hello.
Glenn.
Not me. I haven't touched anything.
I'm on mute.
It's Arthur.
No, we can still hear you. Oh, was it Arthur? Maybe it's Arthur.
No,
No,
he's
Arthur's
muted.
on mute. Okay, I'm gonna mute you. Okay, I just muted Glenn. Okay, it's gone. So,
Okay.
so
See, it was Glenn.
So go ahead, John. You're
you-
confused.
okay, sorry. Go ahead. Your
Okay,
confusion.
so you guys are saying that because I have like 800 up and down. So I'm like, how
With
do
who?
you guys Verizon? Because I have files like fiber
That's what I
optics.
just went from. It was
I can't get FiOS where I'm at. They don't. I can get 5G home internet, and I've got the deluxe version, the one that they charge extra for because they prioritize.
Because that's not wired.
No, it's Wi-Fi. It can be wired if I want.
Yeah, they tried to push that on me. I was like, no, man.
But your
I need
your
a coax
connection
cable.
to your router's connection is it's through
Ethernet?
5G. What is your
Yeah,
what
it's
is your
5G
connection?
home internet.
So
So I get
so
I get
essentially
500 down and 27 up.
Yeah, because so I'm saying like if you're like uploading to YouTube or if you're using like a Zoom call and etc. and someone else in your house, like two other people are using the internet, that number will go down drastically. So I'm like, how do you guys survive?
I don't ever have the
Not
problem.
not so much. No, I mean, the other people in the house are only using down. They're not using up. And so while there's some packets that are being back uploaded when anybody does anything on the internet, it's a very small amount. I'm the only person in the house that is streaming. That's going out with
Okay.
video. And to kind of put on my old Sony hat, 27 or 29 megabits per second up. 29 is enough for multiple high definition streams. I mean, people forget that how much data you can push through that much. And I'm only trying to do HD. I mean, my camera is an HD camera. It's not 4K. And frankly, I think 4K is a waste on the internet. By the
No,
time.
it's not. We like seeing wrinkled faces and stuff like that. What you
Okay,
mean?
I'm 60. You don't need to see the wrinkles in my face.
Come on, man.
I will.
Okay.
I will say, to John's point, like, so I just retested and I hit 30 megs up, so
Mhm.
it was a good test.
Mhm.
But I run everything in my house is Wi-Fi. Everything. I've got security cameras, smart filtration device. Like, there isn't a thing in my house that isn't running off of Wi-Fi.
Even his bidet.
Yes, absolutely. Got to make sure. The
Oh, you have
temperature's
one too?
maintained.
Yeah, my bidet is
Um,
analog.
But no,
Oh, my-
vacuums. I mean, you name it. Light switches. Every single light in the house. Everything is running through the Wi-Fi network. We have Apple 4K on every TV. We've got 8 in the house.
yes.
And I'm on Zoom all day long, live streaming things simultaneously. I mean, you would be amazed at what you can do with 30 up. You'd be surprised, and I don't even get a hesitation out of anything.
Yeah, John, come to rural America.
Now back
And you really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
back
Oh, no.
to
Yeah. Go ahead.
so
Real
your
quick, if
confusion
I-
was like how can you live in 27? It's like
Yeah.
is that's your
Yeah.
confusion? Okay.
Because when
I never say
upload
that
things
anymore.
to,
I
like,
never say
YouTube-
that anymore because I have 1 gig up, 1 gig down. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
The
don't-
problem, John, is not so. I think for most Americans, it's not streaming. The problem with the low upload speeds is simply uploading.
Yes.
One of the reasons that I'm doing, or I'm sorry, what I still haven't done it, I'm ashamed. But one of the reasons I'm planning on just doing live is, among the many reasons, is my upload speed. Uploading even high definition video that's been edited, it just takes forever because one, that's max 29 megabits per second. That's max. It is
Yeah.
it is a degree, that it goes in there. So we are definitely the third world when it comes to internet access here in the United States. We have been sold, like many things in this country, we have been sold a bill of goods about our internet.
Man, when I was in Korea, I think I had 1 gig up, 1 gig down too, and never had a lag, because again, it was just me, myself, and I. till I came to America, and I was like, oh gosh, man, I got to change this thing. So again, most people are downloading, right? Just watching shows, not uploading. So I guess that's why the downloads is always higher than the uploads in America. I may be wrong.
Have you guys able to do your own speed test? I'm curious what your
I've done
yeah
that.
your what George tested his, and his is great now. Derek, what do you remember what was your test?
I'm 134 down, 36 up.
36 up. Okay. And I remember you were having some issues the first time you joined. I can't
That
remember
was
what.
I had my OBS set to the
Oh,
wrong
the low
output
resolution.
settings, so it was sending you a potato. So that's why it looked like a
That's-
potato.
I just dropped mine in the chat.
No, he just wants to come in like ta-da. Now I'm very clear now. It's week 2. Okay, what about you, Aaron? Do you remember what you
I
upload?
didn't.
You didn't do
I didn't realize
the
that's what
test?
you all were doing.
Oh no, I'm
I
just
was
curious.
looking in Zoom. I was looking in Zoom
Oh,
for
yeah.
that information.
But yes,
okay,
that-
so speed test.
I'll put that speed test in. I'm just curious if you're watching this also, if you are gonna do that test, use the link in the chat and then let me know
We'll
in
do
the
it while you're
comments
not on a
what
Zoom
you're
call
up
as well.
and what your download speed. Yeah, obviously it will be more
Link in
accurate
the
when you're
chat.
not on a Zoom call.
Why do you think I turned my camera
300
off?
down, John, and 15 up.
300 down, 15 up. It's not bad. I mean, still, your audio is not bad. Occasionally, in the very beginning, and it could be because of your Vocaster or something. I did hear some kind of glitches, sounded like internet glitches in the very beginning, but you haven't had that in the last several weeks. So,
yeah.
was it Nee who was saying, "Oh no, somebody"?
Yeah, don't post my,
Oh.
don't share my screen because it has my IP address.
Oh, okay.
You could look at it individually, but don't.
Okay,
don't
yeah, I don't put it. What? Just tell us the speed.
So for down is 554, like someone's credit score, and then my up is
That's a very low credit
46.
score. You should strive for 800. Okay, so what? 554 is your down, and then
Yeah.
upload is
46.
46. Okay, not bad. Like so like 20 above 10, at least minimum of 10. 20 is good. It sounds like 20 something is decent enough. Sean?
It says great, okay? It says great video streaming, great online gaming, great video chat, great.
Sean, what is yours? Your upload and download.
My upload, where are we at? So download is 1600, and then my upload is 34.
Wait, 16?
16 up, yeah, man.
1600 megabit per
up,
second,
yeah.
1.6 gig.
Yeah, well, you're doing 1,000, aren't you? You said.
Well, are
I
you
have
1.6
gigahertz
gig
as well. Yeah.
So
I have a
is it one?
gigahertz.
So you have. So what do you pay for? 5 up, 3 up, or down?
Okay, so here's the funny thing. I'm paying. What am I paying up? I'm paying 500 up, and then
500
what's
megabit per
happened-
second up.
that's what I'm paying for.
Uh-huh.
But I reconfigured my modem, and what happened in my neighborhood is the hub is in my front lawn.
So you like get straight to it.
And yeah, that's one thing. And then I reconfigured my modem. I tweaked some of the settings, and I changed everything in my house to Ethernet. So everything's flying around. There's no Wi-Fi.
So give me a number
And
again.
the other,
What is your down?
and
versus
the other
up
thing
again?
that happened is the internet provider I have. There's only 2 major ones here in Canada, and I'm on Rogers, and they had a bit of a problem. And then everyone in my neighborhood who was on Rogers got pissed off, and they switched to Bell. So I'm right beside the hub, and I'm the only one on Rogers. Everyone switched. So I'm
so you're
paying
on
for
your own?
500, but I'm getting 1600.
I'm still.
You have a
Wow.
private node.
I'm still waiting
And
for the
then
joke. I'm
my
still waiting
my
for the joke.
upload is 34,
I'm
and I'm
still waiting
paying
for
for
the joke.
20.
Okay. Wow, that's
So I'm lucky.
That's crazy down and a very tiny up.
Well, my up's 34. I mean, that's
So what's the joke, Sean?
Wait, hang on. Was it George who said something?
John, what's your upload?
Was it
You're
me?
asking me? 34.
Yeah, you. John.
34.
John
No,
Ong?
what's John? Yeah, John Ong.
Oh,
Which-
my previous test earlier was 340 while I'm broadcasting to YouTube.
Oh, that's great.
And about 800 down. Nobody's at home, so typically somebody is at home, probably consuming, not sending stuff out. So okay, so I did see Aaron's number coming in.
So I'm second place so far.
I wasn't sure we were competing, but sure.
No, it's just for interest's sake.
Okay, so but it's good for me to know, though. I think when people are calling in to do sound check, because not everybody. I mean, we need to factor in the speed of
minimum 10, 20 is good, average.
Okay, for audio at least.
Yeah.
So Aaron, it's very good. Aaron,
is it
200 some down? Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah,
not bad
100 up, 100 down.
If you
should
get
be
like
your
100 up, it's 100 megabit per second up is, to me, it's great.
How many people do you guys get in your house though? Because you guys are getting some awesome numbers, man.
It's, I have 832 while I'm on Zoom. I have 832 down and 557 up. My wife is a beast when it comes to internet, so I need the fastest internet. So if both of us are streaming, there is no hiccups whatsoever.
You almost had me there, John. You were like, "My wife's a bit east." You know, like when somebody says, "Shut the front door."
Oh gosh, David, that's a good speed too.
I will say though, John, I'm sure your wife is a beast when it comes to internet. I don't know that she's going to outdo my teenagers.
That's probably true.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Because
you got 8 of them, right?
Yeah,
7?
No, I got 6.
Listen to me. You guys don't understand. My wife is a graphic designer, and she does a lot of uploads and downloads when it comes to sites and fonts and etc. She is a beast when it comes to internet. I'm telling you.
Mine are doing live streaming while downloading localized LLMs.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Wow. My uploads are the problem.
You have a lot of gamers?
Yeah, they game. Both of them game. They usually have at least 2 game systems going each at the same time. Yeah. Don't ask me how.
That's the life.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
And you don't got to pay for it? Yeah, that's the life.
Okay, by the way, George,
glasses,
George, go ahead. Are you testing your mic?
See how do I sound?
Let me see.
Far away.
Yeah, you sound far away, but
I just want to make sure. This is the new Lewitt.
But we can hear you.
Yeah.
Bring your gain up, George. Can you bring your gain up?
Or check your gain proper, use
it
your
is
proper
an Omni
gain.
mic, though, right?
Yeah.
It's
That's why I'm
an
asking him to bring his gain up. I'm just curious.
Tell us what your number is. What's your level number?
Or just go closer to the mic.
Oh, that kind of gain. I thought we were talking about.
I think he's testing it for multiple people's usage.
So I turned it up to 60.
That's pretty good.
60
It
now?
is an Omni,
Test
though,
1,
so
2.
it's picking up your whole room.
Yeah.
Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2.
Okay. I mean, you can hear a bit of the room, but again, this is
I haven't
understandable.
tweaked it. I just put it on here and turned it on. So.
It is an Omni.
George, do you want me to send you my $16 stereo Movo mic?
What's that?
I said, you want me to send you my $16 stereo Movo mic?
No.
Because I listened to those files back, and I know how good it sounds.
Hey,
that's the ones you sent me, right?
Yeah. Listen to the stereo again.
I did.
Crazy.
And does that plug into his RØDECaster?
I don't know. I was going to actually experiment with my RØDECaster and see what happens when I plugged it in.
Let me know.
What kind of plug? Is it XLR? What?
No, it's USB-C.
Okay.
It's not going to work.
Yeah, then it won't.
I thought you could plug.
Only
plug
Rode.
some non-Rode.
Only Rode.
Only Rode, and the newer Rode.
There's certain ones.
Wait. I thought I saw that somebody was able to just get audio from the mic into. You can't get any other functionality, but just audio. You can't.
They were capping you, man.
Nope.
Cappadocious.
Okay, well, it would be the first time.
Cappadocious. That's a good one.
Before I forget, guys, because I was smiling when you guys were talking, and before we go too far past it, about the magnesium or the titanium shell versus the aluminum shell.
Titanium, man.
So So I'm sorry. You can cover your ears up, man, if I don't want to offend you, but I spent lots of years working for a manufacturer who sold upscaled cameras that had titanium shells. Titanium traps heat, and it's very difficult to work with as far as, durability and whatnot. So I'm curious to how and why. I mean, why wouldn't they go magnesium? At least magnesium doesn't heat.
Philip,
Aluminum's best, but
here's the thing. This is specially formulated
Oh,
and
for them.
designed titanium by Apple.
yes, yeah.
And it's their own mine, and they have their own coal and their own copper and
Right.
their own everything from
And they have
Italy. And
The ashes of Steve Jobs are blended in too. Yeah,
Exactly.
sure.
I'm glad you get it.
Say
Phil.
hello to Arthur. Hello, Arthur.
Hello.
There's so many people. I forgot who left. I'm so sorry. Who?
How are you guys doing?
Oh, Glenn.
Good.
It was Glenn that dropped.
Yeah, because you guys made fun of him for having an Android phone, so he left.
Maybe he might. Oh, he just came back. He just came back.
Hey, speaking
Here's
of
my
Android
ticket.
phones,
I got my ticket.
Google announced
you got your
the new
ticket?
Pixel.
no, we're
That's
talking
it.
about iPhones
iPhones?
out there.
My
You can't
iPhone.
talk about Google stuff right now.
I got a former colleague who's in charge of their hardware division. He was posting a whole bunch of stuff about their new Pixel phone. So
Okay,
I don't know.
let's go back to today's event. Let's talk about the AirPods. AirPods 3.
Blah, 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 blah.
I ordered
Sean?
mine already.
Real-time translation. Blah, 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 blah.
So I have the Beats Fit Pro, and the reason I got those is I use them to listen to Dolby Atmos mixes, and I wasn't a fan of the other AirPods, but the AirPod, the new ones, as far as the
Pro
noise
IIs?
cancellation, they definitely upped. Well, they said I'm not gonna know until I hear it, but they said it's 3 times better than it was before.
Full.
And if full, and I'm like, okay, that is something. Like the Beats Fit Pros that I have, the cancellation, I would say on a scale 1 to 10, it's like an 8.5. Like, it's pretty good. But if I can get full, and the whole translation thing, I don't have Apple Intelligence turned on here. So if I know I'm probably gonna have to turn it on to use that. So who knows if I'm gonna use that or not. But as far as that, I want to do the hear testing stuff on a regular basis instead of going to the hear peep. And I know it's not going to be exact, but I'm just excited to test that out. And I love the fact now, because they used to have the molded ones, but now they put the things,
Little
the
foam.
pieces where you can fit. But
foam
now
with
instead of small, medium, large, there's like 5
sizes,
variances.
yeah.
So you can dial it in even. Because if you're like a little bit too big, but now they're not just giving you 3. I think they're giving you 5, so you can dial it in.
Yeah.
And I think the technology is a point where, and I'm just gonna use it for what I use it for when I'm listening, critical listening. Obviously, I'm not using AirPods to mix, but I pre-ordered them, so I'll get them next week. I'm excited about them.
I'm waiting for them to come to the store so I could pick it up also, because I don't like paying taxes. But I can only imagine because the one that I'm using, the Pro II that I'm using, I wear it a lot in the office, and it cancels out a lot of people. So I can only imagine how that is going to sound. And
So it's going to be even better than that.
yeah. I mean, I have something to measure it at, but Apple Intelligence, to me, I think is trash though.
No, I turned it off as soon as I got this. I turned it all off, Siri, all that stuff, completely off.
I have the original AirPods Pro, so supposedly it's going to be a huge improvement. 4 times better, supposedly.
Oh yeah, on the chart, yeah.
I still use mine, but my one side's broken. Because how old is that? I mean, there's like a second generation, and now
It's like
it's a
5.
third. Is it 5 years? No, 4.
Over 5.
4 years? 4 or 5
Yeah,
years.
almost 5.
So, but I still use them until recently. I hear the left ear. There's almost like a vibration sound on the left ear whenever I have noise cancellation turned on. So when I turn noise, so I've been using it for a few months now with noise cancellation turned off, just to listen to stuff when I take my walk. So it'll be good no matter what. But I'm surprised it's still $249, which I think it's a pretty decent pricing for
Yeah,
that.
that's why I got them right. I was expecting it to be higher.
You know something? If you're just buying it for the live translation, right? You might as well just get the Pro Force. How do you call it? I say the AirPro 4, because it does the same thing.
What?
I'm gonna wait till it comes to the Max, the AirPods Pro Max.
I'm
It'll
gonna
be
wait
next
until
gen.
somebody actually
next
does
gen.
some live demos.
Yeah,
Yes.
no,
Yeah,
I don't
that-
trust it
that made
until
me
I use
hesitate,
it. I don't trust
but
it
I did
until I
it.
use it, and which is why I think what Philip brought up, the fact that Apple doing things that Android or whatever Google has been doing for a few years, and just compared to Samsung bringing out phones that is like way ahead of everybody else, but sometimes they come out kind of crappy and never.
Yeah.
So I'm even with Apple, I'm gonna have to test it before I know if it's gonna be good or not.
And please don't misunderstand. I love my Apple products. I think it's an advantage that Apple always waits to see what everybody
Right.
else is doing.
Exactly.
And waits. Okay, so that means because that's the whole thing with Steve Jobs is he had that thing where it tells people at a minimum it's just got to work. Doesn't always work,
Yeah.
but it's just got to work. And they've kind of held on to that, which is great. I am skeptical about anybody who is claiming real-time translation to the point that you can have a conversation. Eventually, they're going to get it, and all the processing power that's built around AI. Sure, it's good, but I don't know. I'm still skeptical these days.
Well, in all fairness, you could tell in their showcase that it was not live, that there was a delay, because the person would stop talking and then you could hear, and you could see that obvious delay between
The
sides of
transitions alone.
Yeah.
And they don't
But
also don't claim it real time translation.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But you almost need it to have a conversation. I mean, think about how bad it is for you when you hear just a small delay in your headset.
But here's the thing.
But that's
translation is a different game. Because
Right.
people, if you need translation, you're used to hearing, because that's how translation works. It's not like what is a futuristic one where you just hear immediately. I mean, that's what would be ideal. Like you say, eventually we'll get there. But translation is still translation. It still does its job, but it's not real time.
Yeah,
well, and they did point out that they were going to be using the now even better advanced noise cancellation so that you could. Their hope is that you won't hear the other person talking, that you'll just hear the translation.
Oh, the translation.
Right.
And
so if I'm sitting across from a table from Phil and he's speaking Spanish, the noise cancellation is canceling his voice out. Meanwhile,
you're hearing the translated
I'm hearing
speech.
the actual
So you're
translation.
watching a badly dubbed kung fu movie.
No, but actually what
There you go.
they said, at least maybe this was CNET, I didn't watch the original thing, is one of the things that they were touting as being important is they cut the audio very low. So you know how when you see, like on a news thing, you can hear the person, you can hear the natural language, and then you can actually hear the
that
other
they're
on
still
top.
speaking, but then you're hearing the content of the speech, right?
Correct. Yeah, and they're using the noise cancellation to do that.
Honestly, what YouTube is doing now with their translation is probably some of the best, where you can just barely hear the person, so you know. I mean, I want to know. I mean, you can see in the sync. You're right, but what they're offering, where they're doing, with the exception of accuracy, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's not real time.
That's a big
With the
caveat.
exception of accuracy. But we're gonna clip that one.
But
Let's clip
that brings up. But that brings
I'm
up
gonna be
another.
mean. I get it. I get it.
That brings up another thing that they brought up about the translation, is that they're not just translating words; they're translating phrases.
Yes.
Because words can get lost in context very easily. They may have multiple meanings. And so they're not just looking and translating the actual words.
Therefore,
they're translating the actual phrase.
You can therefore it needs time to get the whole phrase in, and not just like word for word. I just want to let Glenn know, if you're not showing up in this tile is because you are not speaking, because we have more than 8 users, and on Ecamm there's a maximum of 8. And so the middle speaker, as you can see, knee there, is the active speaker. So if you want to ever have an appearance, you can do a little talking and it will show up. Just so you know. Wait.
He did unmute.
Oh,
Okay.
So now we know.
wait. Let's solve Glenn's slapback.
We'll switch back to chat, Glenn. And then
Although, can I say one thing real quick?
Okay, go, I'm gonna mute Glenn first then, because I can't listen to tooth of anybody. Okay, there you go. Go ahead.
I forget who that was who was talking about. I think was it Phil? I don't know. Who was talking about Apple selling you all this stuff? I was in Apple store a couple of days ago, and a guy was showing me the Translate app. So they're just taking the headphones through the Translate app, and it's just kind of interesting. Oh, look what all this amazing stuff we can do! But I already saw the amazing stuff that you were doing last week before you got these new headphones.
And it is amazing. The last thing I want to say, and then I'm going to shut up because I don't want to monopolize the Brady board here.
Dang.
The thing about 4 times, what cracks me up about that is that's just a bunch of guys like
that's
I
marketing.
used to be in a room going, can we say that? Get the lawyers in the room. Can we say that?
It's just essentially, it's so many times better than what the first one is that you want to buy it. It's marketing term, yes. How do you? I'm sure there is a formula that they use that can be backed by law, because they have their legal team advising them that's fine. But yes,
or
I
they have
totally hear
enough
you.
money to find it. They have enough money. How much is it going to cost us to fight it if we get caught? All right, well, yeah, go ahead.
Apple's reach.
Or it's subjective too.
Yeah. So, but
I got to tell you, that little movie with the Apple Watch and people dying, and the Apple Watch saving their lives.
That was an impactful video. I have to say that was a very. They always Apple.
It was.
Apple Watch videos have always been. They kind of like that is the thing that they do now, is how it touches your life. It's from small little things to death. Avoiding.
I got
death.
a new band too. I got a new band.
Man, you went spledging.
You just also got a watch before the new one came out. Again,
Sean went spledging.
Why
man.
do you know every September they come out with
I forgot.
new stuff? You forgot it's September?
Yeah, man. I jumped from the 13. I jumped from the 13 to the 16. And this happened to me when I did the 13 and the 7. I always forget.
Okay. Wait, you know what? It's okay.
But
it's
I like being one behind.
You don't have to have.
I want to be one behind.
Okay. It's
because the first run there might be glitches, right?
Okay, is it Glenn that's talking? No, somebody.
I think it was like 2
Oh,
years
George,
ago.
you're still on the different mic. You're still on the mic that's in the back, I think.
You're on the Omni mic.
Do you think
we can hear you?
Guy
so
who
that's
owns
good.
Massimo is really pissed right now.
What is Massimo?
Massimo is the company that actually developed all that life-saving technology that's in the Apple Watch that they're making those videos around. The real-time monitoring.
Yeah, but he got paid for it. So.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. In fact, they just ruled against him. Some government entity asked the courts to overturn the ruling.
So Apple stole his tech?
Yeah.
Well, they don't usually do that. They'll just pay you.
In my opinion, they
usually just pay people and buy it.
Yeah.
Apple, please, if you decide to sue people on this live stream, please know it is not I who said it.
And it's not me.
No, I pray at the altar of the ghost of Steve Jobs every night.
Okay, let's get back to Glenn's slapback.
Well, he just switched the chat and it'll go away.
Yeah.
Like last time.
Why did he switch? Okay.
Because his volume was low when he went to stereo.
Is my volume good now?
No.
Yeah.
It seems like we're louder than you.
You switched to chat, Glenn?
Yeah. Did you switch?
No, I'm on main stereo.
Yeah, go back to chat.
Switch back to chat.
And then it goes away, but your volume's low.
Just for you, John.
Yes. No, I mean, it's for everybody who's watching because we are hearing ourselves twice. I'm just going to lower your mic for now. So nobody can speak right now until Glenn switch over to chat. You should always use chat because chat has mix minus turn on. You should always change that. If you're not loud enough, it's not where you fix it. It's switching to stereo. Okay? All right. Okay. Are you back? Yes. Much better. Yes. All right. Okay. So now if you're not loud enough, probably because your mic was far, right? You could also turn up your gain. Is your gain maybe just your fader, right? Your fader up a little bit. Your mic up a little bit.
But all right, how's this?
That's better.
There you go.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, why don't we just jack it up? How's this?
Perfect.
That's good. Now we can hear you.
It's jacked.
Well, but I mean, I'm like way above my normal Unity, and then I've got it up as far as it'll go now.
So that means you probably need to change the pre-setting fader in the routing, where you can set a different level before you get to Unity. So that way you have more headroom.
Well, number one, let's check your gain and see. But of course, if this is your actual mic position, right? You're not gonna, speak like that, like away from your microphone. If this is where you're gonna keep your mic, then check your gain and see where you are on your gain. Where am I hearing a little cling, cling, cling? Is it from?
No, that's me.
Oh. Where's it?
I'm just doing weird things and see how long it takes John to notice it.
Do you know, Sean? Do you remember? I can't remember who you guys remember. One time, there was a leakage on my pipe, like a winter, and then I have a water sensor.
You were hearing it,
like a moisture sensor, and I've been hearing this beep. I was like, "Where's that coming from?" In the middle of a live stream.
But here's the thing: you were able to hear all of that.
Yeah. I was like, "Wait, is it coming from me? Is it coming from me?" I think the first thing that I do is to blame other people. Yes, I can hear that.
Like you're hearing all that.
What I was talking about is if you, in your chat, if you have set to custom and not just mix minus, that's where you can change the slider thresholds to make sure they're at enough volume to change the headroom for the actual physical slider.
So you're talking about the routing, probably, right? The custom mix,
right?
Custom mix, so that you can.
If in his chat channel he's not using just mix minus and he's using custom, then that's where you can have the volume skew. If your physical sliders all the way to the top, you can choose a different virtual starting spot. So then the physical slider gives you more headroom to adjust up and down.
So let me see if this is what you're talking about. Like this, right? You said you can. Is it? Oh wait, I'm not showing you my screen.
Yeah, I got mine up.
Oh wait. Oh okay, cool. Let me look at yours.
So,
and here's something crazy. Does that microphone, that Shure microphone, have a gain adjust on it?
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Custom mix. So essentially, you're changing the mix of.
I'll change it on my sound pad so that way it doesn't mess up the actual chat channel. But
yeah, and you have to turn that. Yeah.
You can set a new virtual starting spot. So if you're doing custom and you had it set to something else, that might be why, George, if when you go all the way up, you're running out of headroom.
Are you on custom mix?
Starting spot.
Oh no, wait, you're talking about, was it George or Glenn that we're talking about?
Sorry, Glenn.
Yeah. Okay, so Glenn, were you on
I already
custom
did
mix?
the preset. How is this?
It needs to talk, man.
Wait, are you not hearing me?
Yeah, we're hearing you.
No, keep talking.
Keep talking.
You weren't saying anything.
Okay. Yeah. I just changed my presets. I punched a bunch of buttons. And,
I mean, you sound fine now. We can hear you. We can have a convo with you.
Yeah, no, we can hear you now.
Okay.
No slapback, which is the biggest thing for me.
All right. Well, I mean, I could say one of 5 things. One of the things is I never could find my settings. I could not find my Zoom settings. That's why I tried to update my Zoom app, and that didn't even help.
You're talking about the statistics that we were talking about earlier. So are you on Ecamm or are you on Ecamm's Zoom or standalone
We know
Zoom?
that I've tried feverishly to come in through Ecamm, and it will not let me. So
So you're on the work.
I've tried many times and it just won't work.
So you're right now on Ecamm Workplace. What's
exactly
it called? Ecamm? No. I mean Zoom Workplace.
Yes.
What's the app called? Okay, yeah. So if you click on that, click on the settings, like the name on the top left corner. Click on that, and then come down to settings.
When you say click on something,
Zoom.
what is it?
Yeah, click on the Zoom title on the top next to your Apple. So go to the Zoom's settings, which is accessing by clicking on the name of the app, which is to the right of your Apple logo, and then click on that, and then come down to settings, and then you should see a bunch of your Zoom settings.
My right side starts out with the word view.
Okay, so let me try walking you through this, Glenn. So up at the very top of your screen, you see the Apple logo, right?
Top left of
Top
your screen.
left. Very top left of your screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
You
okay.
see-
I'm sorry. I'm inside my.
Take it out of your prompter.
I'm inside my prompter.
Yeah.
Put on your glasses too.
So you should see to the right of the Apple, you should see Zoom Workplace.
Click on that. The name.
Do you see that?
Hang on. Yeah, I got that.
Okay. When you click on Zoom Workplace, the second menu item is Settings. You're going
Okay,
to
I
click
got
on
that.
Settings,
I got that.
and then you're going to go to the second from bottom.
Yeah, I
say
got it.
Statistics.
Okay.
There you go.
I
By the way, if you want to know why I'm on Zoom all day, this is part of what I do on Zoom all day.
To tell people where to click on
Is
settings.
walk non-tech.
You can
through tech.
you can install an app too, right? You can like ask for permission if I can.
I do it
that.
through Zoom. Yeah, I do remote
Yeah.
control through Zoom.
Unfortunately, well, not even remote control. You can like punch it so that you can. They say yes, and you can go in and change the setting. Because I know we do so much of turning on your original sound for musicians that the Zoom guy. By the way, he won. What is his name? What is it, Glenn? What is that guy's name from Zoom?
is it? It's not Paul, is it?
No, the Zoom guy who came to our
Yeah, I
camp.
know.
He won.
I
He
know.
won an Emmy for
Really?
for ISO, for Zoom's ISO
Holy
recording.
cow.
Anyway, regardless,
I thought you were talking about Jack Shepard.
no. What's his name?
He was Captain Zoom.
He's an
in
Ecamm guy. No, that not that
Zoom movie.
Okay, so did you see that, Glenn? Did you see that menu? Did you find it?
I found the menu. I'm trying to find the stat I'm supposed to look.
So you're in settings, and then on the left side there should be statistics that you can see on the left.
Yeah,
side.
I got that.
So once you've clicked statistics, you're looking at overall. And
Yeah.
you'll see overall audio, video, screen sharing. You want
Yeah.
to click on audio.
Okay.
Under audio, we want to look at your packet loss, and we want to look at your jitter.
Oh,
So
I've got a very low jitter.
Okay,
My
so what's
send is at 7. My receive is at 1.
okay? That's not bad. That's not
What was
bad.
the other one?
Packet
Jitter.
loss should be at 0 or pretty darn close to it.
Oh, my packet loss is. I've got goose eggs.
There you go. You're good. You're good.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, it's got.
All right. I'm getting out.
He's like, you guys stress me out. I'm out of here.
Okay. Well, okay. So George.
Glenn, do you
Love
need
you,
this?
Glenn.
No, I was just looking in the wrong place. That's all.
Okay. I'm just asking because I could just pass it to you through
Actually,
the cameras, man.
before I go to George, I want to check in with Arthur. Is that that's the MDR 7506 with the velour cups that I suggested? Okay. I thought suddenly I thought, wait, you've got new pair of headphones, but then when you turn, I can see the blue on there. Wait, let's hear you. We haven't heard from you at all.
They're very comfortable. I was going to check in with you and also, God, is my mic all right? All right. You guys can hear me all right? Right?
Yeah, we can hear you, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to thank you. John helped me out quite a bit with my daughter
Oh, of course. Got that squared away.
out in Malaysia.
She's feeling good now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, we got that all squared away, and thanks for hooking me up with.
Of course.
Yeah. I was also going to follow up with you about Chatter.
Yes.
Because people have been asking about you.
Uh-huh.
Like, are you in or not?
I am not in yet.
Yet. Okay.
I
thought you had already dabbled.
No,
and then-
I thought
okay,
I
you
thought I would.
disappeared.
I thought I would want to try it. I thought I was gonna try it when the app is more like the Chatter Studio is more fully baked. Like
Fully baked.
You might want to wait about a year. Okay, but look, no, it's serious.
You don't like it how baked?
I say that somewhat facetiously. I'm going to tell you, I'm all in.
Okay.
I am all in, and it is gradually growing. I do these, what do you call it? It's simulcasting my Clubhouse community and Chatter, bringing them together through the VB cable, right? And it works beautifully. As I've been doing that consistently, I'm starting to bring folks in, and a lot of other members of their communities from Clubhouse have been doing the same thing. It's still a relatively small community. We're probably talking about worldwide, I think it's 50,000 people that are signed up, downloading it. There's probably at any given time 10 to 12 rooms, but some of them are, in the 50s and 60s, some other are, half a dozen. So I've been building up my English learning community coming out from Clubhouse and bringing them over here. It's going pretty well. And then the other thing is, and this is something they just did recently, actually today, they already had monetization. You could get these rocket chats, which are basically, it's real money. You're connected via Stripe to your bank account. But what people do is, they like what you're doing when you're hosting a room, and they just shoot you some money. That was one means of monetization. But then there's also subscription-based rooms. Now they have a means by which you like anything anybody's doing, you can just go to their profile and shoot them money. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I will.
Let me also back up a little bit. This is one of the differentiating points of the app. I don't know if do you guys know the backstory, how this app started?
Yes. Well,
No.
I do. He was.
Yeah, go ahead and you tell it.
What's his name? Nelson.
Nelson.
Yeah, Nelson who used to come to to Soundcheck, also, and he told us about it. But anyway, go ahead and say what you're gonna say, like the backstory.
Well, the backstory is really, I'll just say it as quickly as possible. He had a huge, massive community within Clubhouse. And, as we know, and even those of us who are diehards stuck to Clubhouse and not kind of leave it anywhere because we loved it in spite of all the changes, there was a lot of pushback by certain communities about the changes that were made a couple years ago. And they tried to get the management, the co-owners, the founders, whatever, to make those changes. Monetization was one thing, but there was a few other things. And when they were pushing back in one particular town hall meeting, they said, "Why don't you just create your own app?"
There you go.
And he was like, he thought about it, and a couple of days later, he said, "Let's do this." So it was a very large community. I think they had, I don't know, a couple 100,000 or a few 100,000 people. There were some people who are investors, there were some people who had some tech experience. And so he threw them together. He had no tech experience. And he's still, now I would say he's definitely a tech guy. But fast forward to about a few months ago, they had version 2 out, version 2 of the app, which is in beta. And now they added some features from that. So the differentiating feature is the live streaming. It's the live video streaming. All right. So you have basically he doesn't like comparing it to Clubhouse because he says we're doing something a lot more. And that is true, but it was built off of that platform initially. Not the same platform, but the idea of it to say, okay, we're going to have social audio, but now we're going to also have monetization, and we want the video feed. So I can share my video. I can share screen. So there's a desktop version of the app that allows you to share a screen from there. So it's pretty cool. And then there was the monetization feature. So little by little, they've been, addressing glitches. They've been adding features, and people are starting to come in. So I really would recommend. And the reason I also remember last time you were doing a room here, your live stream on YouTube, I was connecting it live.
Yeah.
I was restreaming it on that video feed, and there were people coming in, and they're checking it out. So, and the other thing is, I wanted people to have your perspective on audio, and I think you have a group there, right?
I'll explain to you why I'm not there yet.
Okay. Okay.
I pop in occasionally. And that's why I'm saying I'm waiting for the full. I've been trying to get in multiple times, and I have to. Number one, not that I mean I don't mind it. I have to pay to get the feature, and I have a problem with that.
Yes and no.
And So I understand that, oh yes, everybody tells me you're gonna make your money back when you get paid, blah, blah, blah. But I don't have, at least I have to get over that hurdle. I'm not there yet. And the number two is I was going to, because I've been communicating with Nozzle about that, because he is willing to add me to the group even before the actual full Chatter Pro feature, a Studio P feature is out. But and he keeps saying that you can always subscribe it and then cancel it, right? And so that I can actually test it out. Yes, I can do that, but I want to have more features to test when I go in there and test it out. There's a lot of stuff that is not quite there yet, and maybe it is more now, as of what I heard last couple of weeks, and which is the reason why I'm not there yet. And I'm not saying that it's bad or anything. Like, again, I'm not even on Clubhouse. I mean, I'm saying not on Clubhouse as in you gotta be. I'm not brand loyal. I'm brand loyal, maybe one brand, Apple, but I'm not brand loyal to any social platform, audio. So even though I started on Clubhouse, Clubhouse is how it got me started on this channel, is the community learning part. And it is through Clubhouse we can do audio stuff because they have really good audio. Audio on Chatter is not great yet. I am not able to hear good audio, and nobody's able to tell me what bit rate they are sending it out through Nozzle. They can say, oh, we'll have to check with the... So I don't have information to know what audio we're working with yet.
He's more than happy to talk to you. He was asking me about you.
He checked in with me.
Has John quit?
But no, I just haven't gone in back there. I started on Chatter during private. And I keep going back. And last year, too, I was in there throughout the summer. But there's no progress enough for me to even answer my question of what is the audio quality so that I can tell if I'm able to do audio stuff reliably and tell people.
Can I just say this to put this in perspective for Arthur? It took us 4 years just to get him on Ecamm. Okay?
That is true.
It took us 4 years.
Funny.
Okay.
That is true.
Just saying. Okay.
That especially hate stuff.
Yeah. So
and to be
whether
fair,
you're gonna make your money back or not, it took 4 years to get him to sign up for even a monthly subscription.
One thing I can tell you honestly is I am not giving up I haven't given up on the app yet. Even like I'm not doing this on Clubhouse anymore because there's just not enough people on Clubhouse to be utilizing it's taking some time away, my attention away. So I'm not even doing this on Clubhouse anymore. And I love that we have the community here now that I'm able to, I did that for a year on Clubhouse with very few participation, which is also okay. Ray is watching us from there. And many of us I know, like Charles, I know from Arthur, I know from Clubhouse. But speaking of, you see a new face there on the bottom right side of the screen. That's David Hunt. Hello. Say hello to everybody.
What's up, David?
Hello.
Hey.
Do I sound okay?
You sound great.
No, you don't at all.
You sound great. Another Ecamm, folks.
Yes, sir.
First time joining us. You've been watching for a while.
Time.
I saw you registered, and you finally made it here.
I finally made it. I was in another meeting It's like, no, I have to go to sound check. What are you doing? It's 11 o'clock. But
Well,
so I'm here. So
I'm
I
so glad you are.
appreciate all of you. In fact, the last few weeks I've been tweaking my sound so I don't get dragged when I
Wait, I don't okay, I
We would
don't
never
like
do
it to
that.
be that way because it's we don't want to discourage people from coming because they have to sound great before you come on here.
No.
If you need your sound tweak, come on here. We'll do it together. There's no shame in learning at all. So
Yeah.
come on over.
Well, I wanted to get you guys' feedback on my sound levels because I also play music as well. So,
I think you sound great. Like, sound is great. Yeah, go ahead and speak some more, and we can.
testing 1, 2, 3. So I just really have I do a live stream in the morning and I'm playing piano and sometimes I'm singing, and so I want to get professionals' feedback on how that sounds.
The professional just left, and all you have left is us.
So we're gonna get Sarah.
Sean's gone now.
Speak for yourself, sir.
We will share our opinion with you. The good thing about group learning is you get multiple opinions. I think you sound great, but you just want hence the name Soundcheck. That's the
Yes.
history of it. Is if you can't quite tell whether or not your sound's good, or even if you can't tell, it doesn't hurt to have other pair of ears checking what you're sounding. So
Yeah, so sometimes, like, let's say if I go on someone's like StreamYard, I know that's
Yeah.
a different
or
or Riverside or something like that. Their volume is
Much
higher
louder.
than mine, and so
I
but that's a different
Okay, so number one thing that I would first check is you're on a RØDECaster Pro II or RØDECaster Duo?
yes.
Pro II. Okay. And the first thing I would check as far as how loud you are compared to other people would be your compression to see if it's compressing unnecessarily or
the
not.
master compeller. you
Master
mean.
compeller and your channel compressor as well. So if you start on your if you start with the master compeller, I always bring the threshold up to like -3 or 6. Like I have mine at 6, but because I laugh really loudly sometimes, and I have loud people here. But if you're you can start with wrong camera. Oh wait, why my down
You said the
shot
threshold is -6.
Yeah, -6 or less. Where do you have it before you tweaked it?
It's exactly -6.
-6. Okay, that's good. You can leave it there, and then try your channel compression and see where that is. How compressed you are on your channel alone. Just on your mic's compression, and see what the threshold is.
The threshold is -14.
Okay, so I think you can probably come go higher, like smaller number, like -6 maybe. And that would. And do you have any makeup gain on your mic channel?
Just 2.1.
Okay, so that would be where I would start, is to bring your compression down, because if you are -14, unless it's intentional, unless you do that intentionally, David, that
Check.
you set it at -14 because you're clipping all the time. Maybe when you sing loudly or something. If it is not, start at maybe about -6 or even lower. I do -6 because I laugh really loudly occasionally, all the time. And so that would help me take care of clipping. So
Okay.
if it's not intentional, -14, you can start low or higher threshold so that it doesn't start compressing your sound. A lot of the default setting for Rode is -20, -20 something, and that is compressing unnecessarily. You're not even near clipping, but it's already pushing you down. And hence, RØDECaster sound sometimes could come off as a little bit softer.
Okay.
It's compressing whispers.
Yeah, exactly.
Whispers.
That's
what
right.
it's doing.
Exactly.
Oh,
But another thing to check is your gain. I find my gain level is sometimes how should I say it? It can take a lot more gain than you think. So I'm gonna have you try, or at least let us know, David, what your gain is at right now.
The gain is at 2.1.
Wait, no, sorry, not the makeup gain. Sorry, your mic level, essentially.
Oh,
What RØDECaster call mic level, which is the one on the left side.
the level is 56.
56. Okay, so when you speak, I don't know if you can see in visually
Check,
on my
1, 2.
on your Zoom call. So when I speak, it goes occasionally pop into the red, occasionally, but it hovers over on the right side of my green zone.
Yes. So mine does too.
Okay, so that means I wouldn't go any louder than that, but that is something that you should. Sometimes they tell you to kind of get to sort of middle of the green zone. I actually think occasionally popping into the red, as you can see there, is actually still okay. It's not clipping still. So if you want to be a little bit louder, you could push there. But if you want any louder now, the safest bet is to go to your makeup gain, where you're 2 point something in your compression, and then push that up. I have 4 on mine. If you ever want to make yourself louder, I always try to hit about minus, so you can see here, and compression is working a little bit, as you can see on the top, but I hit about minus, what is it there? Minus 14, minus, well, that's even more.
Okay.
Minus 10.
Yep.
So if you can see visually, you're coming through my chat channel, which is here. So
check 1, 2. Yep.
So so if I'm a hair louder than you are, so if you push your makeup gain up a little bit, you might get a little louder. And the reason why I try to maximize,
check,
or at least optimize. Okay, go ahead. I'll let you speak normal language rather than just check.
No, it's fine. I think sometimes too I need to get closer.
Yeah, but I'm also hearing the compression kicking into. Maybe it is actually doing the compression now. I'll let you speak.
Yeah, so I try to stay closer to it, or just 3 finger length away, so I'm not like popping.
Yeah,
on
that would be much.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and when I start singing, it sometimes can get a little loud as well too.
That's right. So, John, were you gonna say something?
Do you have different microphones?
Do you have other mics? He's leaning down to grab another mic. The same one.
Only Shores? Only Shores? Because if you're singing, there's different mics, like the Electro Voice. There's also Neumann. There's Lewitt. There's a lot of different condenser microphones.
I really like this sound that I get from this when I record as well as live. So,
okay.
If you have an extra channel, you might set up 2 mics, one for singing and adjust the levels for that, and then one's for speaking, because then you can change your levels and just use your RØDECaster to mute one, unmute the other. Have your singing microphone where you turn your head. You're going to be farther away from it. You're not going to have to deal with plosives as much. But then speaking, you have that one sitting there that's your normal one, but then just have your singing mic and your speaking mic and just cut back and forth between them. So that way you can optimize both and have a easy back and forth between whichever one you're using at the moment.
Yeah, because dynamic microphones, you have to be much closer to them, and condenser, you can be further away and it picks up.
And there are some really nice handheld condenser microphones that are great for performance.
He's going to be playing a piano, also a keyboard, so I don't think you might want to hold.
It won't be hand holding, but that's okay. I mean, you can still use the mic stand.
No, I'm not suggesting he hold it. I mean, there are, dude.
I do use a separate mic when I sing. I have a separate microphone to speak and then separate microphone to sing. But I handheld, but I don't play.
Yeah, no, I think for me though, I have a reverb setting that I put on for singing.
On RØDECaster?
On the RØDECaster, yeah.
I'm gonna put Charles' face on.
Oh God, don't get John started.
So I'm a reverb snob.
Is he ever? That is an understatement.
I'm a reverb snob because I do not like RØDECaster's reverb because it's mono and it just bugs me. I don't know why it does, but it does. And so
even though your microphone is mono,
but
we'll
okay,
just
so
disregard
microphone comes from, because the sound comes from one mouth, but the room bounce back sound from all sides, and that's why you need stereo reverb. Like in real reverb, it's not from one source, right? So I'm a snob. I know I'm a snob, but I wish they would improve it. I wish they would better the reverb. I use Mainstage
Rode,
for
if
my
you're
reverb.
listening, bring stereo reverb. So John can be his snobby
first
self
of all,
and happy with Rode.
first of all, the original RØDECaster does not even have reverb. Well, they had reverb for a few weeks, and then they took it away because it was taking too much of the processor. And so when when reverb came, I was super excited, and I was quickly disappointed because it's not to my liking. But anyway, that's a separate thing. So sorry, David, what were you saying? You said that you have your reverb set.
Yeah, no, I have the reverb set. I just a light reverb.
Let's hear it. And then maybe some of your keyboard.
Maybe
you say you want to hear the balance?
Yeah, maybe this is okay. I don't know.
That sounds like a lot of reverb.
That's a lot.
When you're playing, it does not. Like when you have music on, go ahead and play, and then
Tickle those ivories. Come on, man.
Reverb sometimes it goes away when you have more.
Yes, John is a good man. He's a good man. Let me see what I can do here. John is a good man, learner to learner. We're learning today.
I thought you were gonna say together.
We're learning today. I couldn't make it fit.
Here's the thing, though. So taking that in, I think that is a great example of how we started off. Like even I was like, that's a lot of reverb.
Mm-hmm.
Although I didn't take into account at what is that kind of the style? Do you play more melody?
Yep.
So that reverb fits what he plays.
Yeah.
That's what, and
Good.
so had it been a shorter reverb, it wouldn't nearly have the effect that would fit that music style. So I just wanted to point that out. It's, when we first heard it, it was like, holy cow, that's a lot of reverb. But then when he started playing, I was like, oh, that makes all the sense in the world. He's a melody
not
guy.
podcasting using that reverb.
No, but right. With that being said, the way John sings, so comparing two different people and how the types of music that they do and the style of music that they do, that would be a little much for John. However, it fits David and what he's doing in music. So it's just there's no one rule to reverb.
Yes, exactly. Dolphin Boy said that from a viewer of the stream perspective, he sounds much clearer. David, your sound and louder to me after he increased the gain.
Yep.
So give it a try.
Also, there are different audio interfaces like Apollos and etc. that you can get different reverbs and auto tune and stuff like that. But if you don't want to go that direction, stick with a RØDECaster.
Yes, and the thing about RØDECaster, and I am aware, I'm very well aware that I'm just a snob, but I think because I got used to listening to my main stage reverb when I was using the original RØDECaster. And then when the RØDECaster Pro II came out, I was like, oh, super excited. I don't need to use my main stage anymore. And then it was mono. And so that drives me crazy. But it, of course, I mean, it sounded great. what you had
Road,
there.
Get on it. Get on it.
Yeah, again, plus I have my setup done already. Anyway, do not spend time on reverb, as Charles would say.
Absolutely.
No, I just turned it on, tweaked it a little bit, and I was grateful to have it because I was using the Scarlett before, Scarlett 2i2, and then I switched to the original RØDECaster. And when this one came out, it's just like, okay.
Ah, so you used the original RØDECaster too. Then you didn't have any reverb then? Or did you just move your microphone into your bathroom or something to get real reverb?
I just didn't have the reverb, so I probably could have run it through Logic.
Yeah, because kind of like how I do my main stage is essentially like you could, because what I did is I take on main stage, I take my microphone input from my RØDECaster into main stage, process it with the reverb, and then send it out to my chat channel. But now, of course, I have virtual. Now my reverb come into reverb, my virtual B channel. So,
reverb.
So virtual B channel is where it comes in.
I think David has always sounded good. Even when you used to come on the live stream with Kirk Nugent and you used to play, you've always sounded good, So I mean, just a little bit of to it, I think you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, no, I don't thank you for that. But I think sometimes, you think you sound okay. And then,
oh, yeah.
You go back and you listen to it. It's like,
because
I need to tweak. So
I used to listen from the
your own worst critic. You're your own worst critic, man.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, Phil would know because he's never gone live on Facebook yet, so he's the best person to tell you that.
Nee, look at Aaron's face. Dang.
I'm gonna go cry. I'm gonna go cry right now. You bully.
But I wonder
if you live stream it, it'll be in standard definition, so you won't have to worry about it too much.
Yep.
And no audio.
Hey, in all fairness, I have been online. I've been doing a podcast with Clay Allen.
Good. Yeah, he's been on the show before too. Yeah.
Yeah. So
see, I've been in the military and I work with all male, and I've always been firing shots at people. So yeah, but yeah, I've been listening to you, Dave, way back from the shadows, those Friday night and every night, and so yeah.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Receive it.
Dude, you make me want to pull the cover off my keyboard. You really do. That sounded so good.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
And if you sound this good over, let's be honest, we're on Zoom, guys. All right.
Wait, did you get original sound? Did you turn on original sound?
Original sound is on.
I mean, we're talking to a musician, so so of course you have to turn on original sound because he's a musician.
Yeah, that wouldn't sound the same.
Yeah.
Can you guys imagine if
the music probably won't come through?
No.
Let's rewind backwards to 2020 when we had COVID and having all this updates and everything. I think Clubhouse would have been the jam, but let's not go back to that era. But I'm just saying, look at what we're measuring from up to now, right? Even
it also normalized Zoom. It also normalized the Zoom call, and so and which is what made it possible for this show, essentially, really. Like, we're used to talking this way. It's all men. I want more representation. I want more women. Come on the show.
No, John, this was the highlight during the COVID when we had no friends to go visit. Clubhouse was the highlight of us actually coming together, I think.
And nobody wants to show their face because everybody was like, unshaven and like, 2 days, 5 days without shower, and they're not showing their face on Zoom. So I'm gonna do Clubhouse. But I do have to say, Clubhouse audio is amazing. You know, the quality of Clubhouse audio is great. And I want Chatter, going back to it, I want Chatter to get there. I haven't gotten an answer from anybody about what they're saying it's coming, but I haven't heard any information yet. But again, I'm still investigating.
The other thing I would say about that is that, and this is where I think Naza wanted to have your input, and I think you might be able to, and he's very receptive. I can tell you that he's part of basically a 3-member team running the app. That's most of the team. There's like a half dozen, actually close to a dozen developers in a few other countries that are helping to build it. And if you guys, I'm not here to promote Chatter, but check it out. Just, I want to know what you guys think. If you do get a chance to download it, it's available on the App Store and
I'm
Play
still
Store, so.
I'm in their Telegram group. I'm getting updates. I am occasionally
you're not
popping
going in the
in.
app.
I'm not.
You're not going in the app.
John, maybe you're going to be the Lord to save Chatter.
No.
The Lord of audio to save Chatter. And they want you to grace them. And this may be your retirement plan, John.
I know. Everybody's trying to tell me that.
No disrespect to John. Chatter's going to be fine without him. Okay? It's going to do, I believe it's going to do well. But it's a slow and iterative process. They're looking to get investors now. They are getting some. So it's going to be a long. Pardon me?
Chatter
Social.
Yeah.
Chatter Social. That's the one. Yeah.
Is it only in the Android store or is it on the Apple store?
It's in Apple.
It's in both. It's
No,
both.
It's just a joke.
Okay, Keith. Okay, Keith, hello. Okay, all right. Change his use to tech. Okay, that's right. Delphin boy is now Keith. Okay, all right. Thanks, Keith. Okay, so any final things before we wrapped up? It's almost 11 o'clock here at Central Time.
There were 2 more drops today as well, other than iPhone.
Which we'll probably have to carry forward, which is what?
There was a new RED camera and the Canon C50.
Wait, Red's owned by Nikon now, right?
Yep.
No, Red owns Nikon. Get it right.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think Nikon owns Red.
Yeah. So today was a
new
very
camera, eventful day. Cool. And we can. Do you get to? When is it coming out? Like actually out in the hands of
the
people?
C50 is like in probably November or something.
Okay.
And watch Peter McKinnon. He's awesome. So it's one of my favorites.
Oh, by the way, George, you are you good with your, now that you're figure out your internet speed, you suddenly sound a lot better.
Thank you.
And use whatever settings and just use your ears, at least from now until next week, is to tweak it the way you like it.
Right.
And I think the Omni mic is working. I
got to tweak it. I mean, I just literally took it out of the box earlier and hooked it up. I haven't changed any settings.
John said, use your ears. Remember that. Your ears is key. Don't use your eyes. Use your ear.
Right.
And well, sometimes like when you do gain staging, you want to use your eyes.
Yeah.
But this time, John said, use your ears. Don't use your eyes for the gain staging.
I don't know. Still use your eyes for gain staging, and the rest use your ears. But again, we talked about it last week. Polar pattern is a lot more important than what people give credit to polar patterns. No matter what you can do to tweaking the sound, if you don't have use the polar pattern to your benefit, then you have a lot of stuff to fix. And so start with the right usage. Why Omni? Because you need more people there. And so once you figure out that, it will never be the same compared to like somebody using like our microphones right now speaking into it, unless you have individual mics. But if you figure out a polar pattern that will work for your environment and your use case, then run with it. Like I think I think our learning that we never talk about, we did try is you try it with a condenser microphone and hoping a condenser cardioid microphone, but just this, it's sound distance when people are away, still sound distance. When you have Omni, even though you may sound distance, but every sound a little bit more equal than people outside of the pickup pattern, the cardioid pickup pattern, then it sounds really distant. So I think you're getting there. So tweak some more, and then.
Well, one thing, if you have some time in the next few days, maybe we can jump on Call Me and see with me.
Oh,
fix
with the new internet
thing,
connection.
To see if it fixed our problem through that too. So.
Sure. Well,
George, if you have multiple people when you're testing, if you could record a 30-second clip to play next week, I'd love to hear how it sounds with multiple people in the room.
Yeah,
because that's going to give more context of
you as a host and then multiple people talking. Yeah,
with the room more full of people, and just to see.
Well, that was going to be my plan anyway. I got 3 guy neighbors here that they're going to be perfect for the test session. So
there you go. AKG, you got Omni, you got
what's
Cardioid, Super Cardioid,
Cardioid, hypercardioid,
Figure
and
8.
wide cardioid. Omni, figure,
Yeah, that's the $8 million microphone, George. That's the one you need.
It's a nice microphone. It's a nice one.
I see a lot of churches use this microphone for like crowd mics.
Yeah.
And again, also and that's a condenser, right?
Yeah.
And so polar pattern does not dictate whether or not it's a condenser mic or dynamic microphone. So polar pattern, consider polar pattern, and then the other elements too. Because
how many dynamic mics do you know that have that many adjustable polar patterns on them?
Yeah, true. Well, it's designed for that purpose.
Exactly.
For dynamic mics.
That microphone that John IT just showed up really sounds good. I think I've seen in a review based upon that polar pattern that the microphone has, and it really sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
So
I got. I'll stop talking. I know I said I'll stop talking. Yesterday, I received a CAD M179. It's a mic that I told George I've been trying to get my hands on for a while. They're not expensive. I just
it's like a Behringer.
And it's not like a Behringer.
It
However, it is not like a Behringer, sorry. But what's nice about the M179 is it has that, I wouldn't call it infinite, but it's got that polar pattern dial on it. So not only do you get the 5 patterns, but you can tune in between, which is
like
sweet.
in between.
Of course, it was broken, so I'm sending it back tomorrow.
Yeah,
Behringer.
Again, it's like a Behringer.
All right, guys.
American made, sir. It's American made.
If you have any questions or any topics of discussion that you want to continue talking on Soundcheck, feel free to come back next week as we talk more. And in fact, I'm going to invite David as we're doing our planning to do our Ecamm October. I'm going to talk a little bit more about Ecamm, particularly usage of our RØDECasters with Ecamm, either on the RØDECaster User Meetup Hour or in Soundcheck, and talk about Ecamm in general, because there's always a lot of questions. And I always feel like there's a reason why I make my setup way more complicated than a lot of beginners would want to hear, which is fine. They shouldn't hear. They should la la la, and listen to use the basic setup. But if there's a reason why I set up my RØDECaster the way it is, and I never touch it anymore, and it's flexible. It can do a lot of stuff. But you also have to understand what you're doing and go through the whole complicated setup. So let's talk about it sometime in October. Maybe a few weeks in October, we'll get into it. I'll let everybody know as we get closer to the month of October. I appreciate all of you joining us. Thank you all so much. I think tonight is probably the fullest of this whole time this channel has been in existence. I think we have 8 people on full, 8 people on Clubhouse, and there's like what 10 of you here. So there's like 9. So who I think Glenn is still here, but he has to speak in order to show up. Glenn, say hello.
Hello. Hey there, everybody.
There you go.
Hello.
He showed up.
This is serious, John. For next time, we were gonna about a month ago. We were gonna look at maybe how I could listen to music while I was.
Oh yes, I'll write it down.
Zoom. and the other thing that I've got is for my.
Why are you soft again?
What now?
He's not talking into the mic.
Okay, talking to the mic or crank up. Yeah.
Okay, how's that?
That's better.
Better.
Okay.
Better.
And also my Logitech Reach camera. I want to run it through my A10 Mini Pro, but it's a plug and play. It's USB, so I'm gonna need to get some kind of a.
Look at David's head.
Not gonna happen.
No, you can't run the Logitech through the A10 because that's HDMI.
Well, that's what I mean.
It's
a
a possibility. It's a
adapter of
possibility.
Some sort. That's the thing.
I got one of those somewhere.
See, I've got to run it through here. I've got 2 cameras in it now. I want to put this third camera in there.
This is a perfect topic for John because this is the definition of the John Ong effect.
Doing it the hard way.
Yes.
Shut up.
It'd be better off to get a RØDECaster video.
Silence.
The RØDECaster video has
And
that
the room
option.
just went silent.
No, let's talk about it next week. Otherwise, we won't be able to end.
That is true.
Yeah, we never talked about mics. That was supposed to be a topic for this week.
Yeah. Now, I always say I let the group take. I mean, sometimes I have some control, but most of the time the group would take wherever we want to go, which is fine. We always learn something. That's the main idea. But I'm writing it down. At least we can do custom mix for Glenn, so that you can listen to music while you're in a meeting. Then they do not hear the music. That's submix or custom mix for your RØDECaster. All right, we'll definitely do that during the RØDECaster hour next week, and then we'll talk a little bit broader camera, USB camera, whatever that you were just mentioning. Anyway,
an author got me suckered into signing up for
social Chatter,
whatever it is. Yeah, Chatter, and he got a new follower. So there you go.
All right, did you follow me? Look for me.
No, I didn't follow. I probably won't be on it very long.
There's an audio. What do they call it? Not
the
channel.
UI UX hurts.
Okay, I know.
So,
anyway, so let's talk more next time. Thanks everybody for joining, for participating. You're asking of your question, the answering of the answer. Thank you so much. We will see you next week, same time, and I'll link at the end of the show to the first hour RØDECaster user meetup. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Steve, am I chatting with you?
Bye.